Hello, if we haven't met before, I'm Peter, and as I like to joke, if we have met before, still Peter. Today, I did a new running workout today at the time of this recording, using minimalist running shoes, and as a result, I'm a little stiffer than normal. But I still want to do a little bit of yoga just sort of to cool down and stretch out a little bit. So I thought about some of my students, and normally I will demonstrate different things such as a sun salutation and not use props. But today I'm going to make heavy use of props, mostly because I need to. Okay, so I can not do them and probably go through these simple sun salutation with supreme effort, or I can frankly give myself a break and use props and still get many of the same benefits of doing it without. So that's what I'm going to do. So for starters, I'm just going to go through a simple, slow, modified sun salutation. So I'm going to start with the feet more or less together, maybe a little bit more apart. And again, that's up to you. Okay. Starting with hands together at heart center in equal standing pose. On an inhale, sweep those arms up and out, overhead, and look up. And exhale, swan dive forward to a forward fold. Now this is about all I've got today. I can't go much further right now. I'm feeling a lot of resistance and tension in the back of the legs. So I'm just going to stop here. I'm going to use blocks because it makes it easier. And maybe I want to take them up on a higher height. I'll go down a little bit. Medium height. That seems to work. That's my spot for today. Then I'm going to inhale up to a flat back. Now, there's not a lot of difference between my flat back and my forward fold today, but that's okay. Now, normally I would jump back to chaturanga. I don't feel like jumping today though. So I'm going to lower my blocks down and then step, and come down to a high plank pose. And then I'm going to take an exhale and come halfway down. Now again, I'm not quite coming down as low as I normally would because I have blocks. All right. I'm going to inhale my way up to up dog. And oh, my ankles really hurt after this run. I'm going to give myself a break and let my knees touch down. Now normally I wouldn't do this, right? This is technically not a regulation up dog with the knees down. It's more like a tall cobra or a yin seal pose. But again, we're being flexible on the mental side today. From here, I want to press back to down dog. Easiest way for me to get there now is just to come back over the knees, tuck the toes, and then press to down dog. I'm going to pause here for a few breaths, especially with the back lines of my legs feeling stiff like they do today. Again, giving myself a break. And when I'm ready to move on, I'm going to look forward. And again, normally I would hop, but I don't feel like hopping today. I'm just going to take a bunch of little baby steps all the way up to the front of the mat. Breathe up to a flat back. And exhale down, forward fold. All right, already getting a little more movement there, a little more range of motion along the back lines after that dog, so that helped. I'm going to inhale myself all the way back up. And back to where we started. All right, so that's just a very simple, abbreviated sun salutation. Well, it was a complete sun salutation, but a modified sun salutation. Just giving you a couple of little examples of how you can modify, specifically if flexibility or mobility is feeling challenged, or you're feeling challenged with flexibility and mobility, I should say. So don't be afraid to use props. That's what they're there for. One teacher that I was listening to once said that he used to teach at a yoga studio, and on the side of all of the blocks, the word help was written, so that the teacher could say, just go get some help. I think I might have to do that for my next video. All right, thank you. Until next time.